All right, what's up, guys? So again, I had plans doing a different video, but things happen. I told you guys, things happen every day. Man, here, echo. So just so you know, I like to keep you guys updated with real information. So I don't hide anything. I show you the good and the bad. I've done that ever since I started my channel. So this is part of the business. That's why this is so important. So I got to do a video on it. So you guys know I'm doing my furniture contract. It's crazy busy. I'm booked. I'm so booked that I can't do any gig apps. And I've even had to turn down my own clients, like returning customers. I had to turn them down because I'm so booked, which is a great thing because I'm making more money than I ever have. This is going to be a record month of earnings. So that's the good thing. The bad thing is the timing of this. So you guys know I bought this van about a little over 2 years ago in it was March of 2024. It had 43,000 miles on it. I got it for 44,000. I bought it in 2024. It's a 2022. I got it from Enterprise. Okay, it was a great buy. I upgraded from the medium roof to a high roof extended van, and it's been an absolute game changer. Best decision I made. I paid it off in less than 2 years, only because of the bank that I used. The interest rate was like 3-point-something%. So I was able to make double payments and pay this thing off in less than 2 years. So that was great. You are going to have mechanical problems. It's inevitable, especially when you drive as much as I do. I drive this every day, literally 7 days a week. So it's going to happen. You can't avoid it. You could do all the maintenance you want. You could limit some of the maintenance, but you know, it's good to stay on top of it. But at some point, your van's gonna have a major mechanical issue. That's just how it is. It could be under 100,000 miles. It could be over 100,000. It could be at 200,000. At some point, you're gonna have to put some money into it. So I'm sharing this because I am prepared. I told you guys you need to save money, especially for maintenance. I have a separate bank account just for maintenance. And I told you guys I recommend $5,000. You should have a minimum of $5,000 in your savings just for maintenance only. And it's for major fixes. So now your oil change and all that stuff, I'm talking about major fixes, okay? Transmission, all that stuff. So I do have an extended warranty, but it does not cover everything. It's supposed to cover major, like engine and transmission, stuff like that, but it doesn't cover everything. So a lot of you guys don't read the fine print, including myself. And there's a possibility whatever's wrong with it might not be covered. I'm not sure. There's some things that's not covered. It's based on the miles. I went over the miles that it's covered, or the time. So anyways, long story short, I've been feeling issues with the van. I'm like, it's not accelerating right. And all you mechanics, you might know, I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, but I hit the gas and coming from first to second gear, it's kind of like struggling. It's jumping a lot. And then it'll be pretty good, pretty smooth throughout the day, but every now and then it'll jump. And then a couple of times I was on the highway and I'm pushing on the gas and it's not accelerating. And it takes a while for it to kick in and finally starts accelerating. So again, I'm not a mechanic, but I'm just guessing. I'm thinking there's an issue with the transmission. That's what I'm guessing. So again, I bought this van, it had 43,000 miles. I've stayed on top of my maintenance, routine maintenance, oil change, tire rotation, all that stuff. I even did some extra stuff. You guys saw all that. So I'm gonna take it in. And again, I'm gonna recommend this. The moment you feel something's not right, take it in. Don't keep riding your van. Even though I'm super busy, I hate to give up the jobs that I'm doing. I had to dish them out to other drivers because I was gonna make a ton of money today, but I need this vehicle. And I don't wanna try to, you know, push through and make it worse. So the moment you feel something's not right, take it in, get it fixed right away. So again, I recommend $5,000 of minimum to fix things so that if something major happens, it costs $4,000, you don't have to put it on your credit card or be broke trying to fix it. You already got the money. So I'm very comfortable taking it in. I don't know if I'll be able to get a loaner vehicle. I have no idea. So basically, I'm hoping for the best. I prepared for the worst. I cleaned my van out back here. Nothing's back here. I took everything out. The ramps, all the dollies, blankets, everything. I took everything out, and they're in my garage right now. Because if I have to get a loaner vehicle or maybe even rent a U-Haul, whatever I got to do to get this work done, I got a lot of work this week, I'm going to do it. So hopefully today, I'll find out what the problem is, and that's going to determine what I do from there. So basically, I'm going to take you guys with me and show you this process, because this is a process that you're going to go through. If you do this business, you're going to have the same issue I have. You're going to run into this, and it's going to be the worst time. It's going to be the worst timing, but you got to figure out how to get through it. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm stuck in traffic right now. It's about 7, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7:30 or no, it's like 8:30. It's 8:30 and I'm stuck in traffic. But yeah, man, I'm heading to my regular, going to the Ford dealer. That's the only place I go. And we're gonna see what's going on with it. So I'm gonna drop the van off, and I do have, my wife got a new car, showed you guys that. We're gonna roll in that, and I still got an expedite order to do. So I'm still gonna make a little bit of change today. But man, timing, whoo, it's terrible. All right, guys, so I'm on the highway, able to accelerate a little bit. It's not doing it right now. I did have a service light that came on. There was a service light that popped up. It didn't say check engine, it just said service vehicle soon. That came on yesterday. It hasn't been on since. But right now, I'm looking at the RPM. Sometimes that'll be jumping up and down and stuff. So it's doing okay right now. Everything's rolling smooth. But yeah, I wish I was able to show you guys what I'm talking about, but yeah, it just did it right now. So I'm pushing on the gas and it like stopped accelerating. So that's definitely a sign of something. All right, y'all. Hopefully I make it. I got about 20 miles to go. All right, guys, so I'm about 12 miles away and it just came on. So this is the service light right here, the little orange thing. So it popped on the screen. It said service vehicle soon. That's what it said, and it went away. So that light just popped on. So that's what I was talking about. So definitely the van knows that something's going on, and I know something's going on. So we're gonna try to take care of it. Hopefully I make it. Again, it's doing it a lot where I'm hitting the gas and it's not accelerating. So it takes a while for it to start to accelerate. So hopefully I make it. I forgot to mention, this van has 90,736 miles as of right now. So put quite a few miles on it. I bought it with 43,000 miles. So like I said, I had it for about 2 years now. All right, man, hope I make it. All right, guys, we made it. We made it. So you guys remember, this is where I bought my first van, my medium roof van. I bought it from this dealership. As you can see, they have a commercial dealership right here. Box trucks and cargo vans right there. So the second van I bought from Enterprise, but is that an option? Could this lead to a trade-in? This vehicle is paid off. Trade this in and get a new one? What y'all think? I don't know. It all depends on what's going on with this. So got a lot of options. We'll figure out what's going on though. I'm a little nervous about this one though. We'll see. All right, guys, so we're looking at Friday, which is gonna be about 4 days before I know what's going on with it. So that's not terrible news, but there's a possibility. I do have a warranty. There's a small possibility, so we will see. While I'm here, I'm just gonna take a look at some of the vehicles they have. I was looking at the box trucks here. They had 3 of them. They're gone now. So just kind of looking to see what they got. So yeah, this is really nice. This look like electric. I think this is electric. It's electric. No, I don't think it's electric. So they got a couple high roof vans. This one's got a cage in the back. Let's see. I like that. Got the little step up, especially for my wife. My wife's short. Yeah, no, this ain't electric. I don't think. I don't see no prices on these. Like that big screen. So yeah. Gotta figure out what we gonna do. This one looks brand new right here. Oh, this one's got the double wheels. This is a 350, big wheels. Yeah, there's no prices on none of these, but yep, it's always an option. Always an option. All right, so they don't have too many vans. They got looks like 5 total. Medium roof, a low roof, and 3 high roofs. So I do like the window. I like having the window. That was on my old medium roof, and I like that it has the protection for the window, the little cage. I like that. So that would be one that I would be interested in, getting that window back. All right, guys, I just picked up my order, and like I said, there's a lot of gig apps that you can still do without the cargo van. So that's the great thing about it. So anyway, this ain't no money. Basically, this is kind of like a day off, but I'm just doing it because we just finished dropping off the vehicle, and the pickup was like an hour later, and it's in my general area, so I had to drive far. The delivery's 1 mile away, so that's why I'm doing it. So not a lot of money, but a little gas money. So anyways, we got to use the wife's new vehicle. Got plenty of room back here, so it's almost just like the minivan we had, plenty of space. All right, man. So I'm gonna knock this out, and I'll give you guys an update throughout the day, but they said that they probably won't know until Friday. So I'm gonna do some research, find out if I still got warranty, and yeah, man, we'll see. So it might be a part 2 to this. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, I did this delivery like a million times, so I got the camera on my hat. I'm just gonna show you a little bit. I'm gonna edit most of it, but I'm a little early. Supposed to be here between 11 and 11:15. It's actually 11 o'clock on the dot right now, so it gives me plenty of time to set up everything. They did ask for a full setup. I told you the same people order all the time, every day, all day. Hello, got lunch for you.
Okay, you're more than welcome to come in through this door. It's going to be straight ahead.
Gotcha, thank you. Nobody in here? Oh, okay.
We're just gonna move this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had like a little
Big old breakfast too.
Yeah, I know. They feed us too.
Yeah.
Never gonna come stuff like that. Maybe I'll take one of these bagels home.
Let's see, we do this. Sour cream, salsa. Lettuce. There we go. Sour cream and guac. I never could figure out how to do this right. Do this here. So we're gonna put the chips right here at the end. There we go. All right, you guys are all set.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, guys, I am in the wife's new Suburban at my son's football practice. Just want to give you an update. So I did only one job today, just that expedite catering order. Did not do anything else. I'm doing a lot with the furniture deliveries. I'm handling everything. So I get a lot of calls, a lot of bookings. And because my vehicle went down, I had to make a lot of updates and changes to the schedule. So I had a lot of jobs planned for myself, and I had to get someone else to do it. So anyways, I didn't want to take the jobs away from anybody because I want everyone to make money. I don't want to try to hog up all the jobs or anything like that. So I do have a helper that gets a lot of work. And unfortunately, I do got to take a couple jobs from him because obviously I got to do something. I don't want to just sit at home and make no money at all. So anyways, I do have a backup plan, and it's thanks to a very special driver in my market. It's going to make it happen. So anyways, I'll document that tomorrow. Just want to give you an update. That job I did on Expedite, this is the first time this ever happened. Actually, no, this is the second time this happened. But the customer called me like almost an hour later and was wondering where the rest of the food was. I said I dropped off everything. So apparently, long story short, is they did not give me everything. I dropped off, it was like tortillas and all that stuff with beans and rice, but no meat. They left out all the meat. So on Expedite, you can't check the order. There's nothing, there's no list like of the food. Like I don't know what the person ordered. So I have to trust that this is everything. I always ask the employees, is this everything? They said yes. So that's on them. The last time that happened, they left out chips. They gave the customer salsa and no chips. So they actually, I called them and the customer talked to them on the phone, on my phone, and they drove it over there. So that's what they had to do for this guy. So anyways, it looks bad on me, but it's not my fault. I just hate when that happens because a lot of times the customer will take it out on the driver and give me a bad rating, and it's not my fault. So anyways, that's what happened. So other than that, as far as my vehicle, I won't know what's going on with it until Friday. So that's like 4 days from now. So the reason behind that is I am trying to go through the warranty process. I do have an extended warranty. I did get a dealer warranty when I first bought it, and that was good for a year or until it reached 55,000 miles. Okay, I bought it with 43,000. My van is at 90,000 miles right now, but I did purchase the extended warranty. So that's the process I'm going through. That usually takes a little longer, but I should have an answer by Friday, what it is and if it's covered under warranty. So hopefully it's not the transmission or anything serious, but you never know. I'm prepared for whatever, so it's all good. All right, so anyways, just want to update you guys. This is gonna be a part 2 basically. So I'll give you updates on the vehicle. So tomorrow I will document how I continue to do these jobs, even though I don't have a van. So that's coming up next. So y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all on the next one.